Oh, that's awfully nice of them to have a YouTube mode if you're streaming this on YouTube or recording. So we'll let it charge. Sorry about that, guys. I've been wanting to get a new VR headset at some point. I just don't have the means to get it yet. So this game is made by one person. We played, what, 2 games so far made by one guy? One person, one developer, and both were extremely good. It's loading. It's taking its time to load. I mean, it says it's going to take its time to load, which is fine. It's definitely loading in the background. 5,000 megabytes so far. Ooh.
The most contagious and incurable virus put the world on a brink of destruction. The chaos took only weeks. At first, most of the people started panicking. They looted all of the stores and they died trying to leave the cities. Science couldn't catch up with this pandemic destruction. Comms went down in a short period of time. Even if some survived, they were unaware of the world's fate. The virus didn't only take people's lives, but also made the animals more aggressive. It's like rabies, but a more enhanced version of it. This is the way I explain all of this. I am not a scientist after all. Hereby, world became crueler. I didn't believe there were any survivors out there for a long time. After all these unanswered distress calls that I made, those messages that I dropped in these cities, I thought my brother and I were the only survivors in the whole world. I couldn't be more wrong.
Cool. Cambore Yildirim. I'm already hooked. Alright. Do we have feet? No, we don't. Can we run? We can sort of run. We has a bag with a journal. There's a movie, by the way. A found footage horror movie. I totally recommend you guys. I don't remember what necessarily it's called, per se. But it's about I believe it's about the Hat Man. It's a horror entity. But yeah, I think that's what's called that. But the picture is this. Looking towards a train tunnel. It's a very well, it's not, is it a train tunnel or is it a car tunnel? One of the two. It's a very good movie. It's a found footage movie.
I must be close.
Okay, so is this gonna be more of a walking simulator where we're just walking? I mean, I'm fine with that.
Let's hope this place actually exists.
So, besides The Last of Us coming around, there was another game that kind of fell under the radar called I Am Alive. It was pretty cool. It was pretty good. No many people glossed over that game. Wish they hadn't. It was a good game. Alright. Looks like people lived here once upon a time. So can we pick up anything or no? Yep, this definitely feels like a walking simulator.
Oh God.
A quick time events. Nice.
God, I've almost got myself killed.
Yeah, you did.
Blood dried out, but still somewhat there.
Yeah, whoever
That's
was
an old incident, but not that old. I gotta be careful.
What's this? What's this
The
mean?
blood stains in the tent must belong to an animal. Something that don't have faith that there are any living human beings on Earth.
Well, I didn't mean to have that happen. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to have the audio clashing with itself. That's... Oops. Oh. That's a train. There's another really good walking simulator game called Virginia. It's a very good game. Can we go back around? I can't. Oh, we can climb this ladder though. Alright. What do we got here?
This was actually written by someone. I remember the times when trains stopped running. Finally, there's something ahead. Remember, Jim, if you see any animal coming for you, do not freeze like the last time you did. God, I've almost got myself killed. Don't think, just run.
Yeah, I've played Edith Finch. I actually have Edith Finch on my YouTube channel. There's Edith Finch. There's Homesick. And then there's Nico Through the Dream. There's the Drizzle Path series, which we played the latest Drizzle Path recently. Not too long ago. And then there's, oh boy. There's quite a few of them. Yeah, I did too. Oh yeah, there's Maze as well. Maze is pretty good too.
I still can't believe there are survivors like us and they're just out there.
It really is true.
So when do we leave? Tonight? Yes, tonight. I should start packing.
Let's just first think about it. This place is far from here. I believe it takes 5 or 6 days on foot.
But it doesn't matter. Our dreams came true.
Look, this is a one-way trip. We can't carry enough supplies for return. If this place doesn't exist,
We can find some supplies on the road.
we can't leave it to chance.
You sound like you already gave up on this.
I'm just being realistic.
We tried so hard to find if there are any survivors left. No way you're giving up on this before you even start.
Look around. We have all we need here to survive. We also tried so hard to build all this up. We can't give up on everything for the sake of a possibility. I don't even want to talk about those monsters out there.
I would rather die on this.
Daniel, you can't think straight.
Dad could be there.
How can you call him dad after all what he has done? Drop with the bullshit. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Also, he must have died somehow already.
Why do you think we've survived?
Oh God, this again. The only reasonable explanation is we are alive because we are immune.
If that's true, Dad also may be immune and survived like us.
In any case, this journey is a risk we can't afford for anyone. And look, we are not sure if this place exists. Maybe it's all a trap.
Are you giving up hope on people so quickly?
People have let us down before, with their selfishness and ignorance. So why not again?
People saw what could happen to them when they acted selfishly and stupidly. But if Dad is out there, I won't let him down no matter what.
He died like all the other people, and he got what he deserved.
Don't talk about him like that.
Have you ever thought about how you would have acted if it was Mother instead of him?
Stop involving Mother in such matters for nonsense comparison. You are crossing the line.
You already made your mind. Why am I even wasting my breath?
I made a mistake by letting you go alone. Now I'll find you, little brother.
How interesting. How very interesting. Here, there you go. There's also Maze, and there's a bunch of other ones that I can't name off the top of my head. Maybe at some point I will actually do a video where I will list off all of my favorite walking simulator games, and people can just go play them. Anyway, back to the game.
Still feels unreal this place exists.
Find Daniel. Technically, you could argue that Amnesia: The Dark Descent is a walking simulator. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Crows. Run!
Gross.
Need somewhere to hide.
Okay, where? Over there looks good. Dude, why'd you stop running for? Aha, I juked the crows. Hello? Could you open the door? Yeah, everything... The virus has made everything feral. That's what the guy... Oh, the door's open now. That was close.
With the help of the virus, crows have become the worst. Nearly impossible to shoot them. The best option is to run. That's why I was being cautious. I wish you would understand, Daniel. Oh, I am not sure I understand what their age had to do with it.
Me neither. Okay, what was the point? What's the point of this? What am I doing exactly here? Gravity still works. No, it's not going in here. What am I doing? Hello?
Hey, anyone? I need to find another way in.
That's what we're doing, okay. So you're telling me we can't just walk up here? Yeah, we can't just walk over here. Yeah, right here. Put one right here. There's no jumping in this game, by the way. That did it.
Where is everyone?
Probably dead.
The last entry is from yesterday. Thanks for warning me about the crows now. Now that I'm sure somebody was around recently, if I run into someone, what am I going to say? Hello, you're the first human I've seen after 16 years. And sorry for breaking into your village. I was just searching for my brother. They better not shoot me at first sight. I remember watching horses running in the countryside as a child. Back then, animals were so harmless. We used them however we liked and exploited them to no end. Man, we never deserved them. A burning grill. What were they cooking here? Plants? Nah, this must be a joke. Is anybody home?
Bread.
Strange.
Join hearings on Fridays. Don't leave the village boundaries. Embrace your salvation date with courage when the time comes. Don't talk about doctor's age. Oh.
It looks like they have everything they need, but no electricity.
Okay. I just wasn't like that's an idea. That's fine. I found a piece that I saw. They were given ordinary jobs, the kind of work anyone can do. I can tell we miss those days. We used to work safely without any run or hide. We've been dreaming about this kind of work for so long, but this means returning to our work for the pandemic. Okay. All right.
They can eat meat? How did they find an animal that was not infected? No way this is possible, or are they eating infected meat? Nothing makes sense.
We got a nice little television. If they're eating infected meat, that's a problem. I'm betting you it was infected. Who else wants to bet it was infected? Okay.
They are living in a dream, a community where they help each other and live in harmony. The place looks peaceful as well. Can't remember what sitting with a group of friends by the fire and having a laugh felt like, without a worry in the world.
Look at the calendar, Brandon. There is only 1 month left until our salvation day.
It's such a joy. We are so close. Tonight, I'll go to sleep knowing that my body will finally reunite with the earth to become useful once again.
I am at peace. Father Monroe tells me that you're making a great sacrifice bringing your salvation day forward by 2 years in order to not leave me alone. He says that God will reward us for such a great sacrifice.
I can feel it, my dear. The second spring awaits us.
Who wants to tell them? You know what that sounds like? Yes, first off, it sounds like a cult. You're right, you're correct. It also sounds like that thing that happened many years ago, where this cult guy made everyone drink a bunch of Kool-Aid. An unpleasant story, yes, but if you spin a believable enough tale, people will believe it. Well, a believable enough lie, people will believe it. Because at the end of the day, when human beings are desperate, they will believe anything. They will believe anything.
Oh my God. I can't thank you enough for letting me in.
Not at all. Please come this way. Do you mind if I ask your name?
I can't believe I'm talking with a real person. Adams. Henry Adams.
I can assure you, we are real and we do exist, Mr. Adams. It looks like it's been a long journey. You must be starving.
Yes.
Good. We have a delicious menu for today. But before that, we need you to take a look at this. Here's what we can give you and what we demand in return. We like to keep things organized here, so we sign contracts with anyone looking to join our community. Please, take some time before making your decision.
Yes, I agree.
Are you aware of what this line means?
Yes.
And you're still fine with it?
Yes.
Good, Mr. Adams. Then I'm very glad to welcome you to our village, Houseville. Please, make yourself at home.
Yeah, I mean, what choice do you have? You either sign the contract and join them, or get thrust back out into oblivion. But then comes the real question: which is the worst monster? The monsters out there, or the more civilized ones within walls?
Raymond. I hate this name. Reminds me of my father.
I mean, come on, guy. Not all Raymonds are your father.
Lucas, check the oven. See if the bread is cooked.
Ouch!
What happened, Lucas? Are you okay?
Yeah, just burned my hand a bit.
Oh, poor boy.
I'm tired, Tom. Can I sit and play now?
A little more work, Lucas.
kids, that's enough. You don't need to worry about me.
No, Ma. It's time for you to rest.
Oh, my sweet boys taking care of their mama. I don't want to leave you. Lord, show me the way.
You're no reflection, we're a vampire. Nice bathroom.
Having fun, Lucas.
Die.
Would you come to the kitchen and help me cook while Mom sleeps?
Why do we need to cook, Tom? I don't know how to cook.
I told you. Mom doesn't have much time left. She's almost 57. We need to help her out to make her happy, remember?
Is Mom sad now?
I guess she is. The only thing we can do is help her to make her feel better.
I'll come to the kitchen, Tom.
Thanks, Lucas.
Nice, a sewing machine. Those things will go a long way. Okay. I guess we're done here. For being made by one guy, this game is already impressive. Did I mention this game was made by one guy? What do we got here? They all have the same... I mean, there's a lot of asset dropping here. Because they have a lot of the same stuff that saves on work, obviously. But the things that are put in here are still impressive.
Honey, why are you crying? Linda.
Our sweet baby. Do you think she's ever going to be happy living here?
I know that she's gonna be happy as long as we're together. That's all that matters.
We have 19 years left, Blake. Barely. What will happen to her after our Salvation Day? I don't want to raise her here.
She will be old enough to take care of herself. And we need to make our sacrifice when the day comes, so she can live a comfortable life here. Look, even if we hadn't signed any contract, we can't leave this place. It's dangerous out there, Linda. So, we don't have any choice, and you know it.
She's never gonna be free, you know.
I would rather see her alive.
This is why I hate cults. I'm guessing, yeah, that the Salvation Day is they're all going to like take some like obviously it's some kind of pact thing where they're all going to end up basically dead. Because that's what happens when you have something like this, when you know these people.
Daniel would always say, you should go out exploring more. There might still be something left to surprise you. Huh? He was right, I guess.
Wait. 57. 57. Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Most of them died at the age of 57.
49.
Why?
57. 57. 38. 57. 57. 55. Susan Clay hasn't been buried yet. I'm betting 57 has to do with like some kind of special thing. We'll find out. I talked to Father Monroe after our weekly congregation, asked him if he could please tell me about the second spring a little bit more. As always, he kindly obliged, and gosh, no matter how many times I hear about it, it always intrigues me. While I'm getting all my wishes on being safe from every affliction, sure. The thing that makes me really, really impatient is the fact that I'll finally reunite with my lover, my George. He's waiting on the green plains, and that calm breeze to greet me, handsome as ever. Yearning has never ceased since he was summoned to the second spring. I know he is there because he was all too perfect for this world in the first place. He was spared from the suffering that we endure now, or perhaps I should say those of us left in this purgatory. There's no such thing as purgatory, by the way. Where our sins and good deeds are held in equal measure. A second chance, a fine opportunity to tip the scales before our time runs out. Again, no such thing as purgatory. And now, after all this time, I can't wait to tell him how much I work diligently to please our God and serve my community. Right. So the second spring is basically their version of heaven. And they think that this is purgatory. Interesting.
As you can hear, my dear communion, sacred words of God align perfectly with what science has discovered. This is why we will proudly make our sacrifice when the salvation day comes. To not be a burden to our and to prove our diligence one last time. That is all for today. God bless your sacrifices.
Father, if I may, you told us you were going to postpone the Salvation Day for our village doctor for only a short period of time. She's turning 59 today. Her salvation has been postponed for 2 years. Forgive me, Father, but we disagree with your decision. This doesn't seem fair.
I have been hearing about these gossips lately. My dear children, do not sow the seeds of envy. For you all know that the system we have built cannot be sustained without Dr. Celine. Which means her work is paramount to our survival. Also, this kind of thinking hurts our doctor. And for a brighter future, we need her to continue her good work. From now on, there will be a fourth rule on your posters. Make sure you add this when you return home. No talking about the doctor's age. Abide by these rules. You all know what happens to those who violate them. Feel free to go about your day if you do not have any more questions. Please, take care, my dear family.
Everyone else has to abide by the rule except the doctor. I wonder why. What do you think, Pterodactyl? Why do you think that the doctor is the only exception to the rule? I wonder why. I have a theory, but we'll see. Maybe we'll find out why.
How did everyone just vanish in one day?
Your life shall not become a burden to your community. These words I read from the Holy Script keep ringing in my head, and I can't help but feel like I know exactly I am a burden. I am barren. I won't be able to give birth to children who can contribute to my community. Besides, I feel like I can say much more than I'm able to provide. I do my best and work hard, volunteer for everything, and still I feel like I'm not enough. People contribute far more than I do. Through days of self-reflection, I've decided that I must not wait for my salvation day. I shall sacrifice my life for everyone else's well-being. I shall not be greedy nor wasteful. Tomorrow, after this week's sermon in the shrine. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, that's depressing to read.
Huh. No power. The substation. Better check the power. How do I pass this fence?
Kick it down? Kick it down?
Huh. It looks like they've got everything set up for electricity. But why is it not working? It seems someone cut the power on purpose. I can try to repair the cable with something. Yes. What do you know? It's getting dark, so this should be helpful. Right. About the rules. What were they again?
Oh, I had to pay attention to them this whole time? Hold on. Let's go back up here and re-look at them again. Okay, I was paying attention a little bit. I remember the last rule. Don't question the doctor's age. Join the Heritage on Fridays. Don't leave the village boundaries. Okay. So this is how I'm going to remember this. So, join don't. Embrace. Don't. There. That's how I will remember them. Join. Do I have to say them out loud? Okay, this may be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Hold on. I have an idea. Just hang on. Right. Let's screenshot this. Oh. Never mind. I didn't bother reading my journal. I should probably read that. Even though that's not the first thing I'd think of.
Join the hearings on Fridays. Don't leave the village boundaries. Embrace your Salvation Day with courage when the time comes. Don't talk about Doctor's age. That's some cutting-edge technology for a place like this. That was not a hard code to crack, though. And I don't think the aim in putting this here was a simple memory exercise. Locked.
Power lines are down. Looks like there's a lot of different paths we can go here.
Whoa.
No kidding.
Welcome, everyone. We have gathered here to witness the Salvation Day of the Coopers. You know them from number 2. I would like to let everyone know that Mr. Cooper has voluntarily brought forward his salvation date by 2 years in order to not leave Miss Cooper alone. We thank our couple and send them into their second spring. Mr. and Mrs. Cooper, I would like to remind you that you must point the gun straight to your heart and take the shot in order to avoid pain, and for your sacrifice to be heard. You may pull the trigger when you're ready.
I'm scared.
You must be brave. Everybody's watching us.
And how is to do this? What if we work in the field day and night? What if we prove we're still useful?
We agreed to their conditions when we joined this village. Now, we will do what is necessary to give a better future to those who are left behind. We'll be together forever. I promise.
I will always love you, Brandon.
Take the bodies to the extraction room immediately. Let the operation begin before the immunity fluid freezes. Our couple couldn't hold their tears of joy. Thank you for witnessing. Everybody, back to work now.
Oh. Oh. I see. I see. I think I'm beginning to get it. Us? Who's us? Don't you mean you? If you wanted to get me a coffee, that'd be cool, but you know. Us? I appreciate it. On the trees, what you need. East of the door, your biggest deed. Not far away. Left to right. On site. On the trees, what you need. East of the door. Well, I'm not picky. I can drink it, you know, anyway, really. I can drink it black. I can drink it. I actually know how to make a pretty good iced coffee. I also know how to make it frosty too. You need a blender for that though. So, 1, 2. Is it the amount of trees? I'm a little confused here. Because there are a lot of trees. I work her. Alright, I'll be here. Oh, here we go. 9. So is there a way to reread the page you pick up. So the first number is 9. I'm doing alright. It's Loki's birthday today. So 9, each of the doors are big as need. Do not seek far away, left to right on sight. So I'll be going back into VRC. May is going to be on appointments. Why can't I just fix that? Oh, wait. 9, 7. 9, 7 are the first two. Seven, 9, 7. Is that the code? 797? Gathering? Or 977? Or 779? Oh, there's a 5 right there. So 5779. Or it could be 7957. 7597. Nine, 757. Left to right on site. Seven, 957. 9757. Hold on. Left to right. So that would be 7597. 7597. Cause 7. Seven, 975 maybe? Or did I do that one already? Seven, 5, 9. Let's try that.
You thought no one would find out. Locked strawberries. I was thinking this place couldn't get any weirder.
Mr. Adams, you missed your salvation day. It was yesterday.
How could I take my own life? That is God's work, not ours.
Oh, we're no god. Yet, we're no killers, Mr. Adams. We only need your immunity fluid. And we are gonna take it.
I can't survive without it.
That's what usually happens. You know, maybe you should have taken your life voluntarily. At least it would have been much less painful for you. But now, Mr. Adams, you are gonna suffer more than you can imagine. And this will be your punishment.
I had no idea.
Perhaps you should have taken your contract more seriously. Everything's by the book, you know. It's all written and signed by you. The day you came here, remember?
But I couldn't have survived out there. I had to sign that paper.
And this is the payment in exchange for being part of our community and benefiting from our resources.
I've worked for those. I've earned them. You're asking for too much.
You have friends, family, electricity, warm houses. You don't have to worry about the biters out there. Do you need me to keep going? This is the only place you get to have a normal life, Mr. Adams. And you couldn't have earned it anywhere else.
No.
Not in this world. Butcher, begin the extraction process.
Don't.
Our drinkies? Okay, where's mine? Our drinkies? Here, wow. Right, so my theory was correct. They're extracting immunity fluid from these people. As for why, I have a feeling it's for a certain doctor.
Immunity? Fluid? What? Extracted from people? The dogs. Could they make it work? This is why they kept the doctor as an exception to the rules of Hostville. In fact, her privilege was such a hot topic between the villagers that she became a rule.
So by using immunity fluid on the dogs, and the dogs became non-immune.
This is not an ordinary house.
No kidding. They were literally keeping watch on her.
people were desperate enough to agree to this?
Yeah.
I am trying to connect the dots here. Even though this is all just nonsense, why exactly 57? Hold on. How old is Father? Oh my God. He is turning 57 today. I need to catch my breath. So, are you the Raymond that sent invites to everyone? Relax, Jim. This name and age could still be a coincidence. Father probably died in the first days of the pandemic.
Press X to doubt.
This is the second blackout in a week. Useless, all of you.
Sir, we've looked for the engineer, but he wasn't at his house.
How? Where the hell is he then?
Sir, our spy, Norman, he's here to see you. He says it's urgent.
Let him in.
Sir, some of the people are not in their houses. It appears that they've been planning an escape. I found these cards in some houses. It's proof of rebellion.
And this explains the blackout. Which houses?
Mostly the houses at the lakeside.
And what were you doing exactly while they were planning this? You obviously don't have the brains, but at least we have the gunpowder.
I can't explain how sorry I am, sir. The invitation card says that they're gonna meet up at the fields.
You, start the backup generator and turn on the microphone. Attention villagers, everyone, gather around the fields immediately. It is an emergency.
You, keep announcing this message. Make sure you wake everybody up. Rest of you, grab your weapons and follow my lead. Let's pay them a visit.
What? Alright, now we can go back to that house. Welcome back. Pterodactyl apparently make me coffee, but I'd have to like either invent teleportation or or it's fine. She'll have to just drink it for me. It's awfully nice of her though. She's a good little dinosaur.
Little brother, you made it here. But where are you now? Daniel, you here?
Wow. How very dare you.
For years, I've been calling on different frequencies to reach my sons. Just when I was about to give up on everything, my dear son Daniel showed up and rekindled my fading hopes for living. Seeing him again, and knowing my eldest son Jim is alive, gave me everything I needed. We made our plan. We'll try to escape from this place at dawn. They built these walls not to protect us from the infected, but to keep us prisoners. Therefore, instead of struggling with oppression and sorrow here, we chose to fight for our lives outside. When we get out of this place, the first thing we'll do is find Jim. To the beautiful days that lie ahead for the three of us.
Dad, so you've been alive this whole time? I don't know if I can ever forgive you, but I wish we were all together now.
I do have to go vacuum, by the way, guys. My mother told me to.
They were running away.
Mm-hmm. That they were. Man, this place is huge.
I just need to find out where they all went. This must be the famous strawberries. There is something inside of it, though. Maybe I can try to get it. Give me something to throw.
Really?
Poison. The strawberries were reserved for the doctor. They really hate her to death.
They were slowly killing her, huh? Well, that's interesting. Guys, don't tell any secrets on cornfields. They have ears.
I hate killing animals. Wait, is it not infected? How could this be real? Come here, little sheep. God, I miss this feeling. Okay, that's enough. Off you go now. Oh, man. I need answers.
Anyone want to take a guess why it's not infected?
Unbelievable.
They've been putting the immunity in the sheep and probably curing them. Pterodactyl's a cool little dinosaur.
Anthony,
Yes, Doc?
I hate to say it, but can you slice the tomatoes for me?
Sure thing.
Ugh, I can't even slice tomatoes by myself because you freaks are afraid that I might suicide and don't let me have the damn knife. How's this sentence sound to you, Anthony?
That's the orders, ma'am. You know it.
So, you finally admitted this is ridiculous. What if I steal one of your guns and try to shoot myself? What are you going to do? Kill me first?
You're funny, Doc. I wish we could be friends. But, as you always say, you hate me. I know.
Yes, I hate you. I hate all of you.
I saw that well just before entering this house. Better check that out.
So Raymond and the doctor plan to escape, huh? Or our father and... Shed and some nice stuff. Basement key. But if you're chewing the floor, I'm going to end you. For crying out loud, could you not? I have a basement key, but no basement to use it on. What do you even mean I can't go this way? Let me go this way. Game. 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 Gonna be rude to me, I see. Okay. Game's loading.
Whoa.
You and me both. I took the words right out of my mouth. A mutated fatal version of rabies, sun and O2 resistant. A name fatal to humans, less to dietary animals, transmuted by blah 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 blah. Okay. So, one human equals cow, one human equals horse, one human equals 3 sheep. So they're sacrificing humans to immune animals. Pigs.
So, the cure has been within us all this time. Celine had discovered this. Though she didn't have the time or technology to multiply it, I guess. So the sacrifices had to keep coming regularly if they wanted to benefit from the animals. Still, so many lost. Oh God, this looks bad. Keep applying pressure. Can you tell me where the others are?
Unidentified person detected in the laboratory. Self-destruction will begin after the countdown. Please enter the security code to override. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
No, 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 Daniel! No. Oh, God, no! Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Daniel. Daniel! God!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Raymond speaking. If anyone is hearing this, I've lost my son, Daniel. I've lost my friends. I've lost everything in the attack. Now I'm calling out to my elder son, Jim. If you hear this, I need you, son. More than ever. James, if you're out there, please answer. Please. I am the only one left.
The dog is motivational support. Nice. Wow. They all did good. They all did good. That was not a bad game. Short. It was very short. There's supposed to be like multiple chapters though. So I'm confused how this is working. Maybe that was the first chapter. And the rest are coming eventually. Probably. That was Once Alive though. That was pretty good. For one guy making this game, that was not bad. Kind of reminds me of, okay, so that was all of it. This reminds me, it's a mix between, Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, that game, and, it's a mix of that and The Last of Us, which is not a bad combination.